Hey, Baba, how's it going? What are you solving some puzzles or something? Cool, cool. You're doing a great job. Hey, you think you might be forgetting about something while you distract yourself with these puzzles? You know, tax season's coming around, and I don't think you filed your taxes yet, bud. I know solving the puzzle's important, but we gotta do your taxes first. No. Come back, Baba. Come on, bud. Come on. We gotta file your taxes. Come on. Let's go. Come on. All right, Baba. Don't be scared. Okay, I know this seems very daunting, but think of it like a puzzle. It seems scary at first, but you look at a line over here, you check yes for dependent over here. The more you break down the puzzle, the more your tiny little brain can understand. So let's get started, huh? All right, here we go. Well, the music got very ominous. Don't worry about that. This is gonna be easy, okay? As you can see from the top, this is a B48A tax form. How to fill out this form. On this form, you will be asked to both answer multiple choice questions and to add your signature. See, it's really simple, Baba. We're just gonna be doing some multiple choice and writing your name down a lot. I'll start writing your name here. Now, you might be wondering why I'm allowed to forge your signature. Usually you're not supposed to do that, but in this case, think of it as me. I'm like your lawyer. I'm walking you through this for educational purposes. You will probably not be held liable. Overview. Use this form to report your taxable income and details of any such income herefrom. Less any taxable income that doesn't fulfill the definition of income as set forth in the What is Taxable Income Act Section 3 is either 1, being inaccessible, 2, having been hidden underground, or 3, not existing. You didn't hide your income underground, right? Now that's just the basic overview, but we're gonna have to go over some definitions of important key words in order to understand them, right? First one is responder, the person or persons filling this form and reading this text as a moment, i.e. you. So that refers to us. Respondee, the person or persons to whom this form will be addressed and at whose mercy responder will be, i.e. the tax office. We are at the complete and utter mercy of the tax office. Party. Now relax, Baba, it's not that kind of party. A gathering of multiple persons intending to celebrate a specific event or otherwise make merry for which I guess in this case it is that kind of party. Refer to How to Have Fun Act Section 2, Article 3.1 for details on the definition of making merry. I'm gonna assume you already read through that. Definition. I mean, sometimes it's important to even define what we mean by definition. A term that summarizes a specific intention or meaning of a function, thing, or concept in order to 1, bring clarity to discussion, or 2, deceive individuals. That's important to realize that sometimes the meaning of a word may be deceiving, depending on how you use it or depending on how you define it. Intention, the plan to perform a specific activity or deed. Meaning, the purpose pertaining to a function, thing, or concept as defined by definition. Purpose, the meaning or intention of a function, thing, or concept as defined by its definition. Sometimes words can mean the same things. It might be a little redundant, but you just have to be clear. It's all for the sake of clarity or deception. Disclaimer. I know you're usually really tempted to just scroll past the disclaimer, but it's very important to read these. Any inaccuracies present in a submitted B-48A form are grounds for legal action being taken against responder and any further person or persons deemed to have been suitably in responder's vicinity at the time of filling the form. In this case, I am in your vicinity, so we just really want to make sure that we get everything here right. Otherwise, I will also be held liable. Such legal action may be included, but not limited to 1, being pointed at in a mean manner. Sucks, but you can deal with it. Being denied annual fruit allowance. That one's rough. That's rough. Being laughed at by respondee and or the members of the tax office, either discreetly or openly. And let me tell you, that one is not fun to have happen to you. I have filled out these forms incorrectly once and I regretted it greatly. This is the first spot where you gotta sign your name. I'll do that right here for you. You just write it right here. All right, let's go to the next page, huh? Personal information. Again, we're gonna hit it with Baba. That's you. And then here comes the multiple choice. Responder's identity, Baba, Fofo, Kiki, or Gigi. That's not rhetorical. I think this is an easy one. This is like the free space answer. I'm gonna just mark Baba right there, okay? All right, responder's home, underwater, in space, embedded in steel, or other. Where do you live? I mean, you're not an ocean-dwelling creature. Embedded in steel, I'm not really familiar, I'm not sure how that works. Or other. I think this is played on the safe side and put in space. Tax information. What is this form for? Friendship, taxes, food, or other. I mean, as much as friendship might exist in the tax office, I think this is strictly for taxes, Baba. So we just gotta mark taxes here. Next question, what are clouds made of? Water, earth, fire, or air? This is like one of those questions when you go on a website, it asks if you're a robot. It wants to make sure that you're human. In this case, I think we're gonna put on water because that makes the most sense, right? Are you a robot? Yeah, see, I mean, they also want to do the double check. Yes, notn't, yesn't, or not yesn't. It's a little confusing the way they worded that. I feel like not yesn't, yesn't. I'm not familiar the context in which you would use that. I think this case where you're receiving help from somebody else with the taxes, I think we would choose notn't. What is emptiness? Oh my gosh. Something, fruit, ice cream. Oh, there's not even anything right there. It's just, there's nothing there. I mean, I would assume that conceptually that is what emptiness is, right? But in a way, emptiness is a thing. So you could almost say that it's something, right? Fruit, I mean, ice cream, I feel like we can rule that one out easily, right? Unless the carton of ice cream is empty. I would say that maybe something, because let's go with something. I feel like something is our safest bet. All right, this is non-tax information, so it's something a little bit more tertiary. Which word appeared on line 4 of the previous page? Oh gosh, I'm gonna be straight with you, Baba. I don't remember. Which word appeared on line 4 of the previous page? Do you remember? I don't even, I mean, I feel like the would probably be the answer. And we can't go back to the previous page. Let's go with income, because that's what taxes are all about. How many letter O's are in this sentence? Oh, that's easy. I mean, 1, 2, right? I think it's pretty straightforward. It's marked 2. Why? Yes or no? I mean, about the letter O's, or are we talking, do we mean like why in general? I know this seems like a very open-ended question, but I think in most cases you'd probably choose yes. You'd choose yes. Life is interesting, isn't it? Well, really, here we only have one option, so I think we have to choose yes on this one. And then your signature again. Baba, here, I'll let you write it in this time. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, next page. I think we're getting close to finishing. I, the responder, hereby certify that I have read this form and answered all the questions on it to the best capability, truthfully, and without errors. So we're just gonna sign that again right here. Just hit it with a good old Baba. I, the responder, hereby certify that the above signature is my actual and real signature and has been written by me or a suitably skilled forger. Okay, listen, I'm not forging any of your signatures here. You're sitting here with me. I'm just writing it because I want to make sure that you get through your tax forms. I will write in your signature again. All right, next page. I, the responder, hereby certify that in the case that I haven't answered all questions in this form by myself, whoever answered in my stead spent reasonable effort in order to imitate my thought patterns and flow of logic to adequately simulate me. Well, again, you're sitting here with me. I'm not trying to pretend to be you or like, yeah, trying to simulate what you would say in the situation. I'm just trying to, I mean, you trust me, right, Baba? We'll just sign off on that. I, the responder, hereby certify that to the best of my knowledge, I really exist. I mean, you would agree with that, right? I, the responder, hereby certify that in case the above guarantee of existence would change, I would alert the respondee as soon as possible and file the I promise not to haunt the tax office agreement at my earliest convenience. See, that's another area where I can come in. If you, for whatever reason, cease to exist, I can fill that out in your stead and then also simulate your thought process in these forms. Just put, okay, it's asking for another signature. And it just looks like one more signature. I just live in the tax office, doing my taxes all day long. I am doing my taxes. Yes, I'm gonna get audited. Baba, I know that even after all this, you might not even get money back on your tax return, but check this out. Look, good news. We got a response about how we did on our taxes, and this is what it says. Here's how well your signatures match Baba's. Looks like we got zeros all across the board. Okay. Me didn't quite understand what Baba was about, but went through the papers Baba had filled and decided to grade Baba's answers based on their accuracy. Understandability of signatures 0, quality of multiple choice answers 81, overall F? Don't give me that look. You mean to tell me after we went through all the paperwork, we read all the questions and answered them to the best of our abilities, you graded me on how well we did the signature when Baba should have been the one signing him the whole time? You know what? Forget this. I'm doing TurboTax. Hey there, this is Carrie the Snail, and this is a good reminder for you to start your taxes since tax season is right around the corner. And if you have absolutely no idea what to do or how to start, don't worry, because literally everyone else is in the exact same boat. I wish taxes were as simple as the forms that we just filled out for Baba, but the reality is they're even more incomprehensible than metaphysics. So good luck out there. I hope you get some money back in your tax return.
TurboTax ain't got nothing on me. TurboTax is a fraud. You're still gonna be paying, even though it says it's free.